This 1 Degree Outside video is brought to you by Bell Tower Commercial Real Estate Group, reimagining and revitalizing properties across the Merrimack Valley. From property management to brokerage, sales, and consulting, Bell Tower helps connect the right spaces with the right people, strengthening communities one building at a time. Ready to elevate your property? Head to belltowercregroup.com to get started.
Meteorologist Danielle Noyes here. Impactful weather on the ocean on Wednesday. Windy, 20 to 30 mile per hour sustained winds in many areas, 30 to near 40 miles per hour for the Cape back down to Georges Bank and the Great South Channel, a result of that tightening pressure gradient between high pressure building in from eastern Canada and the tropical systems Humberto and Imelda out in the Atlantic. It is not really a beach day. It's going to be a cool fall feel either side of 60 degrees. We've got a near sunrise high tide, and the rip current risk is high to imminent for Wednesday, for Thursday, even into Friday, and potentially lingering into the upcoming weekend for good reason. We are building the surf and swell well out ahead of the hurricanes that will pass well south and east of New England. But 5 to 10 foot seas here from Wilkinson Basin back up to Georges Bank. This is during the day on Wednesday. Closer to the coastline, 4 to 8 foot seas. During the day on Thursday, still 10, 11, 12 foot seas here offshore, including offshore of Nova Scotia, and then close to the coast, still some 3 to 6 foot wave action that will gradually, keyword, lower during the day on Friday. Still some 6 to 7 footers, though, from Browns Bank back down to the Great South Channel. We haven't had this much color on this map in a while. So notice the closer you are to the coast, really sheltered spots like Buzzards Bay, and then back up to Narragansett Bay, like a 1 to 2 foot sea. You get now out to Woods Hole, it's a 4 foot sea. Then we jump it up 5, 6, 7 footers out near the dump and the claw back down towards 8 foot seas near the eastern tip of Montauk Point. You get around Nantucket, 8 to 10 footers offshore, and then that extends to the outer Cape. Wind 30 to 40 miles per hour. In terms of gusts, keep in mind that tropical storm force gusts are 39 miles per hour. So this will be strongest on the east side of Nantucket and then perhaps back around towards the outer portion of the Cape just offshore. The rest of us, it's a windy day, many gusts that go about 30, 35 miles per hour. About an 8 foot sea around Provincetown, stretching back down to Eastham here. So some localized beach erosion in the most vulnerable spots of the outer Cape. Otherwise, we ramp it up very quickly when you get offshore to about a 2 to 3 foot sea, and then 4 to 6 to 7 feet when you get a really east of Boston Light, and then Stellwagen back out to Wilkinson Basin. The wind tomorrow, again, around 20 miles per hour sustained, but some gusts 20 to 30 miles per hour out of generally the north and northeast. Similar action along the main coastline, about a 4 foot sea here, all the way from Vinyl Haven, stretching back down to Bigelow Bight, and then offshore, Three Dory Ridge, back up towards Jordan Basin. It really ramps up quickly from a 5 foot sea to about 6 to 8 footers. Most sheltered spots hugging the coastline will be about a 2 to 3 foot sea. And predicted wind gusts Wednesday afternoon will go about 20 to 30 miles per hour in most spots. A few higher gusts just south of Three Dory Ridge. And that's because the expansion of this wind field from both of these tropical systems is huge. I put this kind of distance tool on here from the northern corner up near Nantucket down to the southern edge. The tropical storm force wind field extends over 1,000 miles. So the wind, the waves outside of these storm centers, we're talking about 20 to 30, even isolated 35 to 40 foot seas, of course, just outside where the highest wind and wave action will be outside of the storm centers. So it's an active day on our coastal waters for the next several days. You can track it all, of course, with our app. The interactive radar layer has a tropical overlay where you can see everything. Of course, you can pinpoint your favorite beach and boating spot on there as well. And always watch the weather anytime, anywhere at 1degreeoutside.live. And with your smart TV on the YouTube app, search 1 Degree Outside Network.